Hi, Harris here. I want to show you how I'm going to make a centerpiece for tonight's dinner party using a frog. This is an urn, and I have it filled with water, and I'm going to use a frog. This frog has holes in it, which the stems of the flowers are going to go into, which allows me and gives me the control to place the stems as I want them in the arrangement. Now, it's very important when you're having a dinner party to not have your flowers too high. When you're sitting across talking to someone at a dinner table, you want to be able to look over the flowers and not have the flowers in your face, in your way. Okay? So, I got these these are smaller kind of roses, and I'm going to cut them. See how short I'm making these? It's about, that might be a little too, I might want to go a little higher. No, that's about right, for about the center. So, I'm just going to start putting my roses in here. I'm going to use these ferns, and I'm going to add a little baby's breath to give a little dimension and to make it look a little pretty. So you just start arranging these flowers in evenly all the way around using the frog as I suggested. Now let me get these flowers all in here placed, and I'll be right back and I'll show you how we fill it in with the ferns and with the baby's breath. Okay, we're back. As you see, I have the roses spread out throughout the vase, and now I'm cutting off pieces of the fern and I'm poking it down in. You want to poke it so just the tips are kind of like sticking out. Let me get a few of these in, and then I'll swing this thing around and show it to you what I'm talking about. And this makes it really fun and festive with all the greens, because I think the greens make a huge difference when you have a flower arrangement. Now, sometimes we do these arrangements with just the flowers without using any greens, and that's okay too. So here's what I'm showing you. Here's what I want to show you so far, what I'm looking at. Now I've got to tuck things and organize things and get them all around and spaced evenly, but you're getting the idea of what I'm trying to create here, right? So I'm just going to poke some more of these greens in. I'm going to put them all the way around, and then I'm going to add some baby's breath. And how I'm going to do that is, I don't have a whole lot of baby's breath, but I'm going to take a piece of it, and I'm just going to kind of push pieces in around, sort of like that. And I'll show you how I finish this up in just a few minutes. Okay, so you see I've spaced everything around evenly throughout this urn by using the frog, which really makes it so easy to be able to do that. And then once I had all the roses put in place, I put these little pieces of fern in, but just so the tips are sticking out, because I think that's really attractive. And then I put in a few little splashes of baby's breath to make it complete. And that's the, it's not perfect, but this is a home job, and it's for our centerpiece, which I'm going to show you in our dining room how this will fit into our tablescape. But if you don't have a frog, you can do a couple of things. First, many antique shops do sell frogs, but antique malls are a really fun place to step back in time. In fact, you can pick up an urn like this. This is an antique urn, but I picked it up at the antique mall and was very reasonable. So I'm sure there's one in your area. Poke around in there and find one. They're really great. But if you don't, you can pick up an oase from the grocery store. This oase is designed, this is what florists make flower arrangements with, is oase. And you can cut off the size you need to fit into whatever vessel you're going to use for your flower arrangement. And you soak this in water, and it absorbs tons and tons of water. It's really great. So anyway, and it costs $1.99 for one of these. So basically, for $2, you could probably use it for 3 different flower arrangements. Anyway, so let's go into the dining room and I'll show you what we got going on in there. Okay, so here's our dining room table for this evening's dinner party. And you'll see we have the urn right here in the center of the table. If I were to have a seat, sit right here and look across to the folks on the other side of the table, my head is above the flowers, which makes it really great for conversation. So that's it. Centerpiece. Jiffy 1, 2, 3. It took me all of 10 minutes to put it together, and I think you could make it too. Let me know how yours turns out.